It's Betty time and welcome to my apartment tour. I have officially been living in this space for a year, so I thought it was time that I show you around. I pay $1,100 plus Canadian dollars plus utilities. I live in a basement apartment in North York and I really like what I've done with the place. I know this isn't everyone's taste. I don't even know what to call it if I'm being honest, but my theme moving in was blue and orange, so do with that what you will, but I personally love it. I feel very at home here, and I know I'm super lucky to be able to live on my own and afford to pay all my bills, and I know that's not everyone's reality, so I'm just very lucky and privileged. But let's get into the tour. I'm gonna start at the front. It's a bachelor apartment, by the way, so there's no like bedroom, it's just all one living space, and let me show you around. Starting with the entryway, there are stairs over here, and then over here is a laundry room that I share with the other apartment downstairs. And then this is my front door. I have a unicorn mirror up on the wall, and I've changed that out seasonally. This is the entrance to my apartment. In my apartment, I have a bookshelf, and then a large mirror, and all of my dirty clothes are here on the left. To the left of my front door, I have a coat hanger with some things, all of my cleaning supplies, broom, Swiffer, and vacuum, my dirty clothes like I mentioned, and then this is my bookshelf. Starting at the top of my bookshelf, the mirror I got for free outside of my last apartment, and I just took it from the garbage and cleaned it up. It's beautiful. On the top of my bookshelf, I have my 2 booby mugs and then my torso vase that I just keep some extra masks in, 2 little bubble candles, a book, and then this little dish that Janie got me, I think in Denmark, and it has some crystals and my most used earrings. And then looking at the bookshelf itself, they're not really categorized any certain way, except this is my Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen DVD collection, my sunglasses, some more extra masks, and then these 4 books are like my favorite books. To the right of my front door, I have a coat hanger that is kind of falling off. It came with the apartment and I just never replaced it because usually my washroom door is open, so I don't really look at it that often. And then on the back of the washroom door, I have all of my bags. And then these 2 are my most used. And then down here are a couple things that I'm trying to sell. Going into the washroom, we have the sink, the shower, and the toilet. Over here, I have a clock that came with the apartment. It doesn't work, but I set it to midnight when Taylor Swift's album Midnights was coming out, and I just never changed it. And then if you know me, you know I love boat paintings, so these 3 came as a set, and that is as good as I could get for making them even. I'm not a perfectionist, please don't judge me for that. Then I have this little IKEA setup that I put together myself, my scales, and then my mirror here that also came with the apartment. And I just have all my claw clips on the side. I do have a full-size garbage bin here. And then this shower, I don't even want to talk about it. It's gross. And then more boat paintings, of course. What else would I have in my blue washroom? And then coming out of the washroom, you turn right and you have my apartment. This is just a quick overview. To the left is the bedroom. In front is yours truly. And then over here to the right is the kitchen. And then there's the washroom and the front door. So it is pretty spacious for a bachelor. Starting right outside of the washroom, I have this record that was painted. This is like a skyscape, and then on the other side, there is a fall scene kind of thing on it, so I can switch it seasonally. And then just over here, I have a bunch of family recipes just on the wall, which I thought was a nice, like, cute touch. And if I'm ever feeling uninspired in the kitchen, I can just take a look at my wall. So this is the full view of my kitchen, and if you watched my previous vlog, my weekly vlog from last week, you will see me doing a before and after of this fridge, which was so much fun for me. If I'm being honest, I had a great time. You will probably notice that I have a lot of things on my stove top. That is because I don't really use my stove or oven that often, and if I do, it takes like 2 seconds to move it off, but I really like having it kind of as storage. So on top, this is just the water I was drinking. I have a bowl of snacks, so I can just pull out of this for when I go to work in the morning. I usually take a couple snacks. I have my toaster and my blender, and then I have some protein powder, and there is like a little outlet thing over there in the back. I am low-key embarrassed to show my cabinets, but we'll do a quick view. And then I have a nice little Niagara Falls keychain. In this corner, I have my microwave, my air fryer, my hot water kettle, my clean dishes, and to keep it real, that's my smoothie dish from this morning. And then up here, I just have like my plates and stuff. Over here, I've got cups and stuff. On top of the fridge, I have a picture of Courtney and I, and then a boat heirloom from my mom's side of the family. And then down here, we have a bunch of cute pictures. And then I do have my friend's picture frame on the front of the fridge. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I have another boat in the back that you can kind of see. And then, oh, don't even look at the top. That's bad. And then I have 2 aprons hanging over here. And then my garbage is there. Oh, and also I got this blue. I know it's a bathroom rug, but it matches my rug over here, and I wanted to kind of tie in the blue a little bit better, and I don't cook that often, so it's not a big deal. I love it. Over on this side, I don't really have a lot going on, but I kind of am hoping to get a dog soon, fingers crossed. And if I do, all the doggy stuff will go over in this corner. And this is from Courtney. She gave it to me. And then this is my closet, which is actually pretty big, but I don't want to show it because I'm embarrassed of how messy it is. So maybe in a closet clean out video, I will show my full closet, but subscribe to see that in the future. Moving forward, I have my full-length mirror for outfit pictures, and it is propped up on like a cushion thing. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it like this, but it looks way better than it did just directly on the floor. And then I have this cowgirl. I love her. That was a gift from Janie. I think she got it on Etsy. And I have an electric guitar in the corner, keeping it safe there. And over here, I have this dresser, and my bed was part of a set from my grandmother, so they all match. Starting with this painting, it was given to me and my ex-boyfriend by his mom, and I always loved it. And when we broke up, I got the painting, and he's actually no longer with us. He passed away, so this painting means a lot more to me than I ever thought it would. I mean, I loved it to begin with, but now it just has so much more sentimental value. And then coming down to the dresser, I just kind of have some beauty supplies. This is where I do my makeup in the morning or kind of get ready in front of this mirror. So it's all there in the little basket. And then I have a candle going. This lamp was my grandfather's. My mom brought it to me when she visited earlier this spring. It's much more my style than hers, and I think it goes really well with my aesthetic, and I'm grateful to have it. And then these curtains came with the apartment. I plan on changing them out eventually, but they're not like too in your face, so I have just left them so far. And then over here we have my record player. It says Taylor's version, and then these are the stickers that I have on top so far. And then also, this is part of my record collection, but not all of it. And then behind the curtains is actually a really pretty mirror that also goes with the dresser set. My upstairs neighbors just got home. If you know, you know. Please expect some background noise moving forward, but going on to the living room, this whole apartment was decorated around these 2 chairs that I've had for probably 5 years now. They were in Courtney's room in my previous apartment because I didn't have any space for them, but I got them from the Templar Hotel when it closed down. I was working there and they said we could take anything, so I took these 2 chairs. They had only been used for maybe like a year before the hotel shut down, and they were around like $600 each originally. So I felt like that was a win. And then the blanket is a Gucci, and then I have a fuzzy orange pillow, and the rug is from Amazon. And then I have my gorgeous bench slash table. I don't know what to call it, but I requested it as a gift from my mom, of course. She makes me anything I ask for. I'm so lucky. On the left side of my living room, I have a cowboy hat that Courtney got me. I think it's meant to be worn, but I kind of like it as decor right now. And then another giant mirror that someone was just throwing away at my last apartment. So I brought it into my own home and have been loving it ever since. And I have it on top of a trunk that was my Gram's. And I also have down here my songwriting things, a pair of slippers, my tripod, and of course, my acoustic guitar. And then down in this corner, I have a song that my grandfather wrote for my gram. Now entering the bedroom area. I really love having these chairs here as kind of a separation between the bedroom and the living room. I think it kind of gives me some privacy without actually having a bedroom. Not that I have company that often, but this rug I had in my old place, Courtney gave it to me. The I Love You More pillow is from my little brother. And this is my plant area. Sorry, I keep making air quotes, but I don't know how to be sarcastic behind the camera otherwise. And then over here, I have a little box. This is from my dad. And I had another one on top of my fridge. They're both from him. And a little flashlight. I haven't had to use this, but it works. This moon is from Bestie Lauren. I have a picture of me, Sarah Mae, and Megan in this black hand. This is from IKEA, and so is this one. This one was thrifted, and I just think they go so nicely together. And then these three little cups are heirlooms again. I forget who from, but from my mom's side. A little candle I've never burned. And then down here I have some Polaroid pictures. That's from my 30th birthday, from when the baddies flipped the canoe, and then during the pandemic when we waited in line for like 3 hours for some Bath and Body Works candles. And then I forget where I got these three boats, but I've had them for ages. This is another one from my dad too. I guess I have a few. This one has a bee, and then I have the big one here, and then I also have one on the fridge that is, I think it has music notes on it. And then this was a painting from my mother. Oh, and actually I have two coasters. This one, Folklore, and then I have Evermore over on my nightstand. And then the two paintings above my bed, this one was thrifted, and this one my mom painted when she was a teenager. And I love them both. I think they go really nicely together. Everything on my bed is from Amazon, the sheets, the duvet, everything. And then over here, ignore my disgusting fan, but you know what? It works, so I can't complain. And then I have a little heater that Janie got me, and it's on this IKEA nightstand. I have like an extra blanket down there. This pillow was my Nana's dress that my mom had made into a pillow. And then I have a mirror on the wall. Over on this side of my bed, I have this lamp, was also from the Templar Hotel, so I got that for free. And then my Evermore coaster, might need a cleaning actually. And then just a book, and this nightstand was Sarah Mae's. I mean, technically it still is, she never gave it to me, but I also never gave it back. So that is the end of the tour. Let me know if I forgot anything or you have any extra questions that I missed. But I really love the space that I have created for myself. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I do feel like it's a good representation of me, which I don't feel like I had in any of my other places that I lived. And I have lived in many places in the past. And I think there's still a lot to do, and I will probably keep changing the space. But for now, I'm really happy just like coming home, knowing it's clean, and knowing that I don't have to share it with anyone, which is so nice. Like, every decision in this apartment was mine. And that's crazy to me because I've lived with roommates for so long and I really don't mind, but it's almost like a shift in mindset, realizing that I have to make the decisions and I get to make the decisions, if that makes any sense. But anyway, that is all from me today. I am really excited. I finally got the energy to do this, but if you have any questions, like I said, leave a comment and I will answer them. And until next weekly vlog, I will see you soon. I'm turning 32. So this is 32. For me at least, 32 is different to everyone, so kind of crazy. Betty buys.